numpy. It's array over list.
Screen.
Huh? What happened?
Screen, ma'am.
Oh, I haven't shared it. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, NumPy is faster. It's a numerical Python, so mainly we used for arrays. So when the list, you already seen how you use that list arrays and other things. So, but compared with the NumPy, it dominates that. Because it occupies less memory, and then it is pretty faster than list. It is very convenient to write a code or something. We can see how it works. Okay, for example, this is some two-dimensional array, 3 rows and then 4 columns. If I pick this element, when I use list and then numpython, how much memory is allocated for a particular this element. Okay, for example, if I, oh, how can I scroll down? Okay, and then element 5, if we use in a list, the list can in a built-in integer type. So this is the integer type, right? If it is a list, it consists of the size memory, reference count memory, object type memory. It will 32 bits. Each object type has a 8 byte. So byte is consist of 8 bit, right? 6 and 7, 8, and then plus 1 second. 1, 2, 3. How many? 8. Imagine this is 8 byte. See, this is the equivalent object type. Then it goes up to 8 times. So I have written only 4 times, right? So the 8 byte is equal to object type. Then it will allocate for a reference count. Maybe I may calculate this integer into some other places. So automatically the memory allocates for a reference code. How much memory? 38 bytes. So 8 byte means, so this is considered 1 byte, right? So again 8 more bytes. So see, like this and this, 8 bits. So I may type the 8, less than 8. So just don't think about it. Say here I have written only 3 bytes, and then it will another occupy 5 more bytes. So plus size. So for list, let me write here. List means if you can calculate that one element, how many memories space are occupied. So it considers size, and then reference code, means reference count, plus object type plus object value. If you calculate all together, it may take more than we imagine. So, but instead of list, if we use NumPy, it will only just calculate 32 bit of memory, which means 4 byte. Okay, so let us work in the PyCharm how it will work. How much memory is allocated for each element, and then how fast we will see that. Why we are then only you will realize why we use the NumPy. Okay, so NumPy, when you use NumPy, you have to import that module. Import NumPy as NP. Okay, now I'm showing that example. How many memory occupation for each element? How many bytes it will occupy? So then you will realize, okay, we can compare with the list. Okay, first, 1 second, guys. So I'm going to import some other thing in import time and then import sys. Then I'm gonna assign some value range of 1000 or whatever. Okay, I will assign this. So this will treat as a list, right? So print, right, guys? Sys dot
Yes, ma'am.
get size of what is that? Yes,
Yes. Yes.
yes, into multiplication length of, yes. Then I'm going to use some other numpy t equal to np dot a range range of same thing. How many here I used the same thing. Then
That
is
is arrange or A range, ma'am.
it is not array, it is a range, a range. Yeah, when you use a
Okay,
numpy,
ma'am. Okay.
normally, in the list you can use a range of something. Then here numpy, I have to use a range. Okay. Then I'm going to print.
Okay, ma'am.
It is very easy. A dot item space item size into d dot a dot, sorry, a dot size. So what it will do, it anything from 0 to 10,000 or how much, 1 lakh,
What
1,000.
is that A, ma'am?
Here a or d.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll
D only
change
you are
that
saying.
pointer. Yes, I'll change that pointer. Okay, let me run this. See, then you will see. See this pointer. This will, it will select any number from between 0 to 10,000 or whatever. It will occupy that. The size, memory size is 14. I don't know. Count it. Then if you use in a numpy, it will give just only 40,000. Okay. So that is a difference. This is a list. You can say yes equal to some simple variable. It is a range of 0 to this much. Then I'm going to print that size of that element, whatever we are getting it. So which means the range of something means it will select any value in between 0 to this one, right? So size of that and then length of this object. So we are calculating that how many memory it is occupied. So the memory size. So if then next one is I am assigning an object using a numpy, and then is same thing, same value. Upper limit is this much. If I don't mention that lower limit, it will consider as a 0. Then I'm calculating the item size into the size of particular object. It is very simple, right? So if you compare these two, you will get the answer. So numpy occupies only this much, and then the list occupies this one. So that is why it is says, we are saying that it numpy occupies less memory, and then list occupies more memory. So if it occupies more memory, obviously it will get slower, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
yeah, let's find out the time, how much it takes for a list and numpy. For example, I'm using, okay, size equal to size equal to, I can use take out this. Then I'm assigning some list L1 equal to range of size. Let me know if I do any typo. L2 equal to the same thing. this is a list. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm assigning some numpy array. L1 equal to same thing. Then again, I'm going to add one more numpy variable, which is called a2. So what I am doing here, one operation, the list how much time it takes, and then we can gonna compare with the numpy. So numpy operation, how much time it takes. Okay, so then you can realize which is the faster one. All right. Okay, then
Okay, ma'am.
start equal to time dot time, and then a result. I'm converting converting into millisecond. Okay, so how do you define in a list? So I want to calculate here, guys. How do
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
there is an array, so how do you calculate convert into millisecond or whatever? So I'm gonna use that L1 L2, and then using a for loop, and then putting into a zip file. So like x comma y, have you learned this or not?
No, ma'am.
No. Oh,
No, ma'am.
okay. For x comma y in zip of L1 comma L2. Those parentheses, everything is okay here. Okay. Then I'm going to print uh, time dot time, and then calculating milliseconds minus starting time in close bracket into my 1000, or how much, into 1000, right? Mhm. Oh, check, guys. All the close brackets are fine. Okay, I have to add
No,
one more
ma'am.
bracket here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then this is for
Another one,
list.
ma'am.
Huh?
Another one bracket will come on, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, this is for calculating that list, how much time, I'm converting into milliseconds. Okay, so then I'm going to calculate for numpython. Start start equal to time dot time. Then the result. See, easily the NumPython, it is convenient. I said it is faster, less memory, and then convenient. Here, you have to declare this much array, and then open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and using a for loop. But NumPython, it's simply a1 dot a1 plus a2. That's it. Then we're gonna print same thing. Copy and then paste. Okay, let's run this. We will see what happened. Oh, there is an error in 16. Result spelling the wrong, right? All right. Okay, SULT A1 comma plus A2. What happened? Anything wrong before that? It's a type error. Range. What it does mean? Range. Do I have to declare a? Yes. A1 dot range, NP dot range, right? I just declared as same as before. So it is also treated as a list,
Okay.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, one more thing. What is that attribute? NumPy has no attribute range. A range, right? I forgot that.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
told you, right? Before NumPy, we
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
use A range. And now everything is good to go. Again, one more error. Come on. Yeah. See, can you see that the list, it took 2020, 291 millisecond, but NumPy it just took only 622 millisecond. Okay, so that is why NumPy is very fast, and then it occupies less memory. Okay, we can, using a NumPy, we can find out that shape of it, and then how many bytes occupying, in many functions will be there. Then let us see one by one. Okay,
Okay,
guys, just
ma'am.
read the concept, what kind of functions available in the NumPy. I think in chapter 8 you're going to use NumPy a little bit more. That is why I have taken some few examples to try to understand how NumPy works. Basically, NumPy, it is used for arrays, right? So single dimension array means only one row and then many columns, right? So my two-dimensional array, you have n number of rows and then n number of columns. So multi-dimensional array, I told you that Rubik's cube that kind of array is a multi-dimensional array. So first, let us see, single dimensional array. A single dimensional array. The list you have seen many, right? So okay, let's go for
Yes.
multi-dimensional array here. Two-dimensional array. Then we will see later how to declare using some variable np dot array of. Then let's start with the two-dimensional array. Assign some variable element, 2, 3, 4, whatever, 4 columns, and then I'm going to add one more thing, 2, 6, 7, 9. So I want to print dimension of that. So how do you do that? Print of a dot, in numpython, that is a function called n dimension. And then it will show you how many rows and then how many columns are there. Let's try this. It shows only two-dimensional array. See, this is one dimension, this is second thing. It shows two dimension. If you want to add one more thing, what will you get? How many columns are there? Okay, 4. If I try this again, it shows two dimensional. Why? Yeah, it is only row and column, right? And so multi-dimensional array, it will give something different. Okay, shape of it. Let me write here. Shape. So it shows the shape, matrix, 3 rows. See, this is one row, this is second row, this is third row. So this is column, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, 3 rows and then 4 columns. Okay, that is the shape of that array. Guys, you guys are following me, right?
Yes,
Ah,
ma'am.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
okay. And then, if you want to print that, what do you call, you want to print only this element. How do you do that? So first let me print here, taking that, index 0, this is index 1, this is index 2. Okay, so if you select only the first one, so this is index 0, this is index 1, index 2, index 3, it will go the regular way, right? So print b. Then I want to calculate that b of 1 comma. Okay, I'm replace it or whatever. Okay, I'll do replace first. Equal to 20. So what will happen? Anyone? I given the clue
It
that
will
in this
replace
operation replace that, which element will be replaced?
4, ma'am.
Huh?
4.
No. Which element will be replaced here? See, I'm assigning 1 and 3, so it will pick which element, and then it will be which element will be replaced. Anyone, any
6,
guess?
ma'am. 6.
6 here.
No, ma'am. First index, ma'am.
Here, first index 6. Okay, let me see.
Ma'am. 1 second, ma'am. 9, ma'am.
Huh?
9 only, no, ma'am. It will replace
One
9 only,
second,
no,
one
ma'am.
second, one second, one second, one second. 9. Sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It replaced where?
Why, ma'am? No replace.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will do that. Why it is not replacing? Okay. Again, I have to print it here. Print A. And then only you will see the result, right? It replaced this 8 because I changed it to 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then it will replace 9. You got it, right? So this
Yes,
one
ma'am.
means it will select, this is, in the array format. I will write array format, you will see. What is the first row? 1, 2, 3, so not 3, 4, 6, right? And then second one is 2, 6, 8, 9. And then third one is 2, 3, 5, 7. In this way, the array look like that, right? So first one is 0 index, second one is first index, index number 1. This is index number 2. So what we are assigned, index number 1 and then third one. So third one means this is 0, 1, 2, 3. So it will pick that element and then replace it with 20. Okay, you got it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then guys, others, Saravanan,
Yes, ma'am.
Saravanan. Okay, okay. Then I want to reshape that array. So now we have 3 rows and then 3 columns, right? So let me take out this 2 rows and 3 columns. I want to reshape it. How we can do that? Anyone guess? That is a function called a reshape, and then a equal to a dot reshape of which one we want to reshape. Pick any any order. Now 2 by 3, right? So our array will be 2 by 3. I want to reshape with a 3 by 2. Print a. What is that? Cannot reshape array into 8. Okay, 2 by 2.
I see.
Why 2 by 4? No, 4 by 2. I have to fix that. 4 come 4. Come on. 4 by 2. See, you got it right, guys. Before the
Yes,
actual
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
original
ma'am.
array size is 2 rows here. Forget about this. 2 rows and then 4 columns. If you want to reshape that array, you can use a reshape function dot reshape, and then you have to play with a proper number, because I use 3 using 2 by 4. I cannot make it 3 by I cannot delete any element, right? So that is why I given error. So now I can change it to whatever I want, then calculate max and then min value. So easily we can do that. NumPy array, it allows you to calculate max value or min value, or sum of that. Okay, let's try this. Then I will help you with some other diagram with that. Can use it. Okay, max of whatever. Okay, directly we can write it here. I don't want this line. Print a dot max function. That's it. So what you will get, guessing?
6, ma'am.
Yeah, exactly 6. You will get answer 6. If it is a minimum means 1. Min is 1. So for example, if I we pass dot sum, what you will get? See, minimum means which element is a very less value that will be printed. Here I used 6, then I can use here 1. Is 1 or 0. So let me try here. It will pick anywhere where each element value is less, that will be printed here. Okay. So if I use sum function, and then what will happen? It will add everything and then display the result. So what we can expect? 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 6, 14, right? See this 14. That's
Yes,
how.
ma'am.
This is how you will calculate. NumPy. So we want to add rows and columns. So how we can do that? So for example, I can add one more array. How many columns? 4. 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 9. So if you want to do that, you can use the function called axis. So axis equal to 0. That is a delete. Axis equal to 0 means that will delete. One more bracket we need. Okay, a dot sum of axis close bracket, everything's fine. A instead of a, I put yes. Okay, see, let us imagine our data is like that. 1 second. 6, comma 2, comma 8, comma 8 or 0, 0, comma 6. Then second value will be 2, comma 3, comma 5, comma 9. So it will add 6, 2, and then 2, 3, and then 0, 5, and then 6, 9. It will
6,
print
9.
the result. Okay, let's try that. See, you got it, right? So it will
Yes,
take
ma'am.
each columns and then add it and then print the result and value. If I change it to axis 1, what will happen? It will only add this and then return the value. See, 14, 16 plus 2, 14. Then it will add these two. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 9, 19. Okay, if axis 1 means it will add these and then print the result. It will add a entire row and then print the result. If you give axis 0 means it will take the column and then print the result, each column. So what? How many columns are here? Here 4 columns. It will print. Add two rows of first column. It add then 2 rows of second column, and then it will print the result. Okay. Then let's move on to something quite interesting. I will give the clue. You gonna write it. Oh, you gonna help me to write that code. Okay. So
Okay, ma'am.
this is how you're gonna write. Take that value and then find out what is the shape, what is the type. Okay, you can. I will explain now. Later, before that, I will insert table pi in 5. You're gonna write Python code using NumPy. Each column you have to write it like that. Da, 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 da. Then 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Then 1, 0, 9, 0, 1. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Then you have to print 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is our question. You have to print that values like that. Before that, I will explain. You have seen add two values, right?
Yes,
Before
ma'am.
that, I have to show you something. Ones and zeros. You know that, right? How to create a in the list. How to write all the zeros and then ones. You know that, right?
Right,
You write means you have to print once. take that list, five the numbers, the five numbers should be zeros or ones. You know that, right? I think you have you studied that. I don't know why you're silent. Have you any idea?
No, ma'am.
Zeros and ones. No?
No,
Sure
ma'am.
about
No,
it?
ma'am.
Okay, let me explain. Import numpy, assuming some other pointer np dot array, np dot ones. I'm using array ones of 5. So which means it will give me that one single dimensional array with all ones, because I'm passing that function 1. Okay, so this 5 means 5 elements will be there in the array. Okay, so print a. You didn't study about ones and zeros using a list? I think I saw somewhere. See, can you see here? 5 elements. All of them are 1. So same way you can use zeros here. Yeah, then 5 zeros will be written, right? So using this concept, you have to write a code for this. Can you do that now, guys?
Yes, ma'am. Will be, ma'am.
We will try. Okay, nice. Okay, one more thing. I want to use a line space. So line space means here it will by default it will give something, right? Some spaces there. So now I want to print equal line space for any number. So how do you do that using that function? Line space, line space of 0 to 1. So which means what I'm saying that use number between 0 to 1, and then I want to print 5 numbers. So this is the query. Okay, so first two, one is upper limit and then lower limit, how many numbers I want to print. So here it will give you the floating number, I told you, right? So random
Yes, ma'am.
numbers. Yeah, then see anything number pi has no attribute line space. That is a line space or spaces. What is that? No space here. No line space. Spelling is correct.
Yes, ma'am. But line space.
No line space only. I don't know what I'm doing something wrong. np dot random 0 comma 1. Yeah, it is right. Yes, line space. Okay, let me write it down here. See, it will take a 4 byte or something, 4 digit, and then here 4 digit, then one more 4 digit, it will give the space. Got it?
Yes, yes,
So
ma'am.
in between 0 to 1, it takes that any random number and then allotted particular space. So okay, now forget about this. Okay, come here, use this matrix array. Then we have to write it. So I told you ones and zeros. So then replace option also I told you. Then we can write a code for this matrix. How
Okay,
do you
ma'am.
write it first? Yeah, just first we have to import numpy as np. Then
Numpy. Yes,
um,
ma'am.
we can use output, output any object. I used output equal to what we have to do. I told you once, right? np dot once, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
5 comma 5, so which means I'm going to use 5 rows and then 5 columns. So now we can print. Yeah, tell me how we gonna write output. Spelling correct? No.
Print spelling is
Print. print output. Let's run this. What you will get? 5 rows and then 5 columns of ones.
5 columns.
Okay, then again, we gonna use what we gonna use? Create
replacing the number.
replacing, and then we can take a 2 arrays and then club together. That will be very easy. Yeah, if you want to replace, then replace it. Replace with particular, take that row 1 comma and then what is a cell number. So this one is index 1 and then 1, right? 1 and 1. That is little bit difficult. Before the, then we can easily use another 3 by 3 arrays. So np dot zeros. We can only replace one. See, first we created 5 by 5 number 1. Then we can create a 3 by 3 by 3 zeros. Then replace with a 1 9 and then club it together. We can get it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then 3 comma 3. And then print is set. Okay. Before that, let me say print is set. Let's. What will happen? It will show separate, matrix 5 by 5 with the ones, and then separate matrix with 3 by 3 with ones, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we will see. See here 5 by 5 with ones, and then 3 by 3 nines. So before here we can replace z of 1 by 1. Z of 1 comma 1 equal to what? Equal to 9. So we will see what will happen. See, there is a 9. We replaced it. You got it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we can replace that with the output. Output equal output of. Here there is a tricky place. You have to assign where this 3 by 3 should go, and how it will work. So there is a 2 way of writing it. One is 1 colon minus 1 comma 1 colon minus 1 equal to what? Equal to, we are replacing with z. Then print output. Hey, come on. Print output. Let's see. We got it right.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, you can do one more thing. If you assign 4, it will delete that. Upper limit is excluded, right? So even though in matrix also
Yes,
it will work, right? So let me try here. See, we got it. So there is a 2 option how we can group together. So the practical classes you may write this kind of thing. So if you want to note it down, you can write it. Okay.
Ma'am, is it possible to send the file, ma'am?
This
All the
one.
one. All the one.
This one.
No, ma'am. All the one, ma'am. Today classes.
It will be uploaded in the YouTube. I will send you link. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, but
Okay, ma'am.
did I save that? Did I record that class? Oh my God, I kept on forgetting. Okay, luckily, yesterday I forgot to record that class.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it is recorded within 2-3 days time. One technical person is there in our lab. The sir name is Vimal. He will upload into the YouTube. Yeah, he will upload into YouTube, so you can watch anytime. So I will name it exactly. Class 12. This one is which chapter we are studying? Libraries, Python libraries. So I just given a name, class 12 CSC Python libraries. Maybe yesterday class I put number 1, and then today's class number 2, something like that. So you take that chapter name and then you can go through it. Okay. Then one more thing. Okay, let's print mean value. So okay, let me assign some variable using a numpy a equal to np dot array array of, you have to, parenthesis, which parenthesis goes outside and then which bracket goes inside. That is the main part, writing on a paper. Okay, so it will counted as a half mark or 1 mark. Oh, hold on, guys. Huh?
Okay, ma'am.
Uh, uh, 1:2. Huh? 1:2. Huh? இல்ல 1:2 பண்ணி எடு. தண்ணி ஊத்திட்டு வா. தண்ணி close பண்ணு. ஒன்னு இஸ்டு டூனா 1:2. No. Sorry, guys.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, we gonna calculate that mean. What is a mean value? You know that, right? I told you that
Yeah.
maximum value, minimum value, then mean value, MEAN. In mathematics you have definitely studied about a mean value of something. Okay, let me pass that element 3, 7, 9, 0. Sometimes it will, they will ask a question, find a mean of that particular array. So how do you find out? So yeah, tell me. S equal to np dot mean value. Finding mean value, what is that?
Me-
Guys?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. What is the meaning of mean value? Mean of A. Then
Repetition, ma'am.
no, repeat. Mean value தெரியாதா? Check பண்ணி பாரு கூகுள்ல.
Okay, ma'am. Mean means.
It definitely in mathematics you have studied about
Yes,
mean.
ma'am. Studied, ma'am.
Then why you are struggling now?
மறந்து போச்சு, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. This is a basic concept. Not only mathematics. In lifetime also you have to remember what is the mean value, and then these kind of thing. You shouldn't forget about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, can you identify what is the mean value of it? Why it is called why it is written 4/4? What it has done? 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 9.
Divided by 5, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. Calculating average. Shit.
Yes, ma'am.
If I say mean, you should not forget that is the average of given numbers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
in question different places they will ask a different way. So find the mean value of this, and then you shouldn't struck in that. You have to
Okay,
calculate average. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is a empty file? So let me assign something here. Okay, let me block here, then empty of file, any file. Then what I will get? Any guess?
It will pops out the elements, ma'am.
No.
What is this, ma'am?
Empty value. Why it is written this? Empty means it will return the value of floating value, upper limit of 0 to 1.
What is that?
1.5. empty,
plus,
it should be E plus. Exponential value, it will go beyond,
Okay, ma'am.
if it is a 10 digit or 11 digit, you don't need to write it. They will, short form, they will write it, right? Exponent of
Yes, ma'am.
whatever. That is the one. Okay, okay, guys. We will wind up now. We have time, enough time, or okay, I will give you some other question. Okay, this is enough today. Tomorrow, definitely, I think I will get what is called as MySQL. Then I'm gonna start a new chapter. I saw that it's Tkinter and then other library file. Nothing is there. I don't need to explain that what is your purpose use of Tkinter library, and then one more library is there. So NumPy, we have seen few functions, so that is good enough right now. In the even though in the chapter 8 it is included or excluded, I don't know, but NumPy is enough, right?
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
tomorrow onwards, I'm going to take another chapter that is called database management. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you used MySQL in your lab?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you have created a table, everything, right? You guys all
Yes,
know
ma'am.
about it. Okay, then
Yes,
that would
ma'am.
be easy to understand, because I don't want to take a bunch of notes and then give it to you. I have a PDF format thing. I can show it on the screen and then I can explain. The madam sent me a link to download MySQL. If I can able to do that, then it is easy for you to understand, because I can simultaneously I can create a table and then add a delete properties. We can do that. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Today we have test, right, for one hour test. So multiple choice question. I told you again. I am telling you chapter 3, 4, 5.
Okay, ma'am.
You guys are ready or what?
Always, ma'am.
Huh? You guys ready, right?
Always ready, ma'am.
Okay, that sounds
Yes,
great,
ma'am.
man. Okay, we will do that. See, so far I haven't prepared any question. That is the part. I'm going to take a question paper now. Okay, guys, I'm minding.